What is going on, guys? Crobat for the win here today, bringing you guys a Wi-Fi battle. This one's an older one. I have a bunch stocked up that I'm going to definitely upload soon. This one was just more of a grab bag, sort of just fun Pokemon type of match. He brought a lot of fun sets. I brought some fun sets. It's sure to entertain as we show these sets off. Or I hope it does anyways. So, I got a Krokorok there. I'm just going to point that out, and let's jump into it now. Alrighty, so if I didn't mention, this is against my friend Geno. Once again, this was just a completely fun match, so it's not going to be like the greatest actual match in the world, but it's going to be awesome anyways, due to all these great sets. So he's going to start with Swords Dance on his Tentacruel, as I lead with my Marshtomp to go for the Stealth Rocks. He goes for a Waterfall. I was actually worried about the flinch. He doesn't get it, thank goodness. He could go for an Earthquake, and that is actually going to be a dead Tentacruel on turn 2. I think he was hoping for the flinch there. Once again, this isn't the most serious game, but still, this is still lots of fun. He goes in a Tangela. I now switch out because I want to get into Meganium. I know Tangela can't do very much to Meganium. That Leaf Storm I think is going to do 5 damage, pretty much. It tickles Meganium, basically. So, Meganium is sitting here with leftovers. I think it has Dragon Tail as well. One thing I know for sure, I cannot touch Tangela either. That's why I have Dragon Tail, so that I can, get other grass types out easily. Actually, he goes in a Hydreigon, and that works out so well, because I get some nice damage off with the Dragon Tail. It then crits, which just is even better. So he goes, he's Dragon Tailed out, I should say, into Blissey. This Blissey is pretty interesting. I don't know when he shows it off, but he's got a pretty interesting set there. I do know I think I know what he's going to go for, but I'm going to switch out first and go into Hitmontop. Yes, if Tup is watching this, he's featured in this video. Anyways, Blissey goes for Gravity, which actually, in the back of my head, I've seen these crazy Blissey sets before where they run Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire Blast with Gravity. So I have an inkling that's what he's using right there. So he switches into Whimsicott, which, the way he brought it in, I don't know, I kind of on the fence as to maybe it's offensive, defensive. It could be either, especially since this is a grab bag type battle where we brought a lot of fun sets. I just go into Meganium because I know I can play it safe either way. And he goes for the Moonblast, which is going to do a bit, but not enough to significantly harm Meganium. I now learned that it's Life Orb, so it's definitely offensive. I honestly think U-turn's probably going to happen, but it's not going to do too much. Yep, there it is. So Meganium is not going to go for Dragon Tail because that would not be smart against a Fairy type. But what I will do is, well, see what he switches into first. He switches into Dual Blade, that's fine. I go for the Giga Drain because that was my safest play. Does literally nothing to Dual Blade because of the resistance. And now I'm thinking about what I could switch into. Maybe I could Dragon Tail as well in case that thing decides to set up, but I decided it's probably just safest to go to Hitmontop, given that I have the Intimidate, and I can very easily just hit it with EQs. I know that this is basically physically defensive, this Hitmontop, so I could just EQ for days. It really doesn't matter, because I can take any hit from Dual Blade. Without Swords Dances up, it's not very powerful. With an Intimidate up, it's not very powerful either. So this is a tiny, tiny little stalwart kind of. It's not really a stalwart, but it's time-consuming offensive war. So yeah, I invented a term today. Try using that one in your next match. Nah, you don't have to. I like stalwart better. God, I never thought I'd hear myself say that. Anyways, so we're going to switch out into Manectric because I just want to finally put this thing into its swordy grave. I don't know where the Dual Blades go when they pass away. I have no clue. I Mega Evolve with this Manectric. I go for the Flamethrower, which is just pretty easy, and I get the Intimidate in case he wants to Shadow Sneak. He does. He's dual intimidated, so that does not much. I didn't actually go for the Flamethrower. I went for the Volt Switch, just in case he switched. That works out well, too, because now I get some momentum. Now let's see. I go out into the Mismagius. That's what you call it, although I call it Mustard because it's literally yellow. Now he goes into that dreaded Blissey. I think I can set up on it, to be honest. I have the HP fighting, as well, so while it won't do very much, if I get to +6, I think it's a 2-hit KO, so I'll let that be my goal, to do just that. He sets up that Gravity, and I can expect Blizzard, I can expect Thunder, I can something. He's going to freeze me or paralyze me, I guarantee it. He goes for the Thunder, and let's see, can I at least dodge the para, please? Nope, I don't. Nope. No. Just no. Get denied. First try, denied. I get paralyzed. So, that could play a role later. Let's see. I know that Blissey isn't going to be able to do too much damage, and I have leftovers to keep my Mismagius in the game, but I could just set up a few more nasty plots while I'm doing this. I think my goal at this point is to just take out this Blissey. I want to get to +6, so I can just hit it with an HP fighting, or at least at a minimum get it into a range where something else could take it out. I do not want that thing at full health or near full health without Mismagius. I just want to go for that HP fighting now that I have +6, and it does just over half, so that is perfect. I think another one should KO. I don't know if there's a damage roll or anything there, but I definitely just want to see if I can get more damage. He goes for the Blizzard in case I switch, which was okay. I mean, that's fine. I go with the HP fighting, and I do KO, which is awesome. Mismagius is kind of fodder now, unfortunately. If it wasn't paralyzed, it could have maybe had a use somewhere, but at this point, it really just is fodder. He goes into the Whimsicott, which I'm cool with. It's just going to be, once again, Mismagius, you gave it a valiant effort. Good job against that Blissey. Goes for the Energy Ball, but gets some Life Orb recoil and poison damage. So things are not so bad in the life of Mismagius because it even got a little extra damage on that Whimsicott. I now go into Manectric because I should be able to get an easy KO. But he is still Prankster. He goes for the Tailwind. That is a bit scary. I go for the Volt Switch just for the KO because I was pretty sure Volt Switch would KO, and if for some reason it didn't, the Poison would have finished it off. I now go into Marstomp. I have a feeling he's going to go into Hydreigon or Tangela, although he did go into Tangela, which makes more sense since I Volt Switched into a Marstomp. He actually switches out, and he switches into Hydreigon, so he pulls a nice double there. Let's see if it works out for him. I go for the Mirror Coat. You know what? That worked out really well for him. Now he Dark Pulses because I don't really have a safe switch, and that KOs Marshtomp. So that was, I tried my Mirror Coat Marshtomp. Didn't quite work out too well. Oh well. I go into Meganium and I get crit. So Meganium just goes down, and I have to lose faith in humanity as I go into Krokorok. Now, that's a preview of what is to come, because I'm going to go into Hitmontop to see if he's Scarf. That's really all I want to do at this point. Now, without a question, Hitmontop is about to go down. I probably didn't need to try to scout this thing out, since my Krokorok is Scarf. I didn't need to scout it, but I did, so I can't really do much. It goes down. Now Krokorok is going in the ring.
Do it! Just do it! Just do it! Just do it! Try to do it!
Alrighty, so now that match is over, let's get back into the actual battle. So I just staying with Krokorok because I don't want to switch out into Manectric. You know, if he goes for Sleep Powder or something and Manectric goes to sleep, then I'd be kind of in big trouble. So I may as well just fodder this thing off and get a safe switch into Manectric and go for a Flamethrower on this Tangela and basically win the game that way. Hopefully that's what happens. I do go for the Flamethrower, it KOs, so it looks like it will be GG, Geno. That was really fun. I liked your sets. I thought some of mine were also kind of interesting. I wish I could have used the Mirror Coat Marshtomp. That would have been really interesting. But this match, it didn't end up doing much. But Krokorok, you know, he's a lion among sheep. He's a beast. He goes and runs through your town and just destroys everything on a daily basis. He destroys lives. Did you see how he just destroyed that Hydreigon in the ring? Well, I'm telling you, Krokorok is coming soon to a theater near you because, God, we need more Krokorok in our lives, don't we all? Anyways, so all poor jokes aside, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. So rate, comment, subscribe, brobats, and peace out.